Hey everyone, and welcome back to Terra Nil. Today we'll be starting the last of our unknown tropical maps, the Archipelago. We have 4 biomes, 6 animals, and 11 climate thresholds. Let's see what this brings of unique challenges today. 4 biomes, it's been a while, I think, since we had anything like this. Ooh, that's a lot of water, okay. Much of the land here has eroded away. Dredging can create new land, but plant life will protect it from regression. Influencing the local climate can expedite your task. I'm not sure if this was where we were supposed to be introduced to dredging in the first place. Begin by dredging land to create sites for irrigators and toxin scrubbers. Both greenery and clean ocean tiles contribute to your goal. Okay, well, do we have access to... No, we don't. We don't have access to the monorail network. Okay, because I was about to say that maybe this time around we could actually utilize the monorail network in doing this, but we don't. So we just have to do it the old-fashioned way, I guess. What do we have for power? Just the turbine, really? Okay, but you create rocks. Okay. Okay, well, then I suppose we'll just go nuts. We have humidity and temperature. Once again, let's see. What do we have that requires something less? I thought for a second this said above 80 degrees. I was like, that seems a little bit excessive, but it doesn't. I think, once again, all we have to worry about, all we have to worry about is moss on rock faces. So we need to get to 50% humidity before we start doing too much with the temperature. Okay. Seems simple enough. Okay, we're not going to be able to remove these when we are done, like in the final map. So these are just going to kind of stick around. Alright, let's... Can we do that in here? We can actually. Get some power in here, so I think we will. You didn't. Okay, fair enough. Huh. Okay. That might be something that we need to figure out there. In terms of getting some power in some of these places. Now let's start with this. Yes. That's a good one. There's one over here as well. Let's see if we can try and create some sort of river through the map. We have something here, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be possible. No, this is too much land to just give up. Too much land to give up. You know what? I suppose we can start cleansing this down here. Not that one. Just nice and slowly. That is gonna be exactly 0. That's fine. Plus 44 here. Probably would like to... I don't know if we need to get this in here as well, honestly. That's fine. Let's do that. Ooh, that did actually give us just maybe the one here. So will that give us a rock there? No. Yes, it does. I don't know. Could place you out there. Do you? Or is it just? It's just because I can't see them. Okay, I just couldn't see them. I just couldn't see them. We have no issues whatsoever. Let us continue with the dredging. We do need to create a beach, of course. So we don't want to go super crazy with absolutely just deleting all the water. I'm thinking maybe, you know, most of this will maybe a little bit up here will keep as a waterfront. So this dredging process is kind of slow. Create a small lake in here as well, why not? Yeah, that seems good. That while we wait. And we have a beautiful place for a windmill right there. Let's scrub. And... oh, we don't need that. We have a beautiful spot right there. Let's not make it more difficult than it has to be. But to say, we can't build anything on this island, but we can fix that with the dredger. And I already... oh, can we undo that? Yes, we can, because I want to, of course, try and keep this kind of a beach. Let's connect it up at least so we can build something on the island here. Maybe we put you in there. I suppose we don't need to use all 3 charges. Ooh, undoing still cost a charge. Interesting. I wonder if that is a bug. I like the beach we can make here. Quite a long one here, maybe with a little bit of a... I don't even know if what you would call this in English. Is that called a lagoon, maybe? A little bit of a safe tourist spot there. Oh, an attractive one, maybe at least. I don't know if safe is the word, but... can do that. That'll reach down here quite nicely. One right there, maybe. Let's wait with that one. We might get another dredger up there. That's starting to be the last, though. We might have the last one right there. In fact, I think we will. Something like that. To fill this area up quite nicely. Otherwise, I think we are good. Just need to fill the last bit in here, and then we can start scrubbing the rest. We can just about reach there. That's beautiful. Okay, let's start scrubbing. We need some sort of power over here. You will do nicely right there. But I'm thinking we will need a mineralizer right here. So we can get something right there. You maybe you'll be able to reach the rest here. Nah, it doesn't quite look like it. Okay, so a mineralizer right there will do the trick. That'll reach the last bastion of right there. So what else do we have? I think one up here could be good. That'll reach a lot of the sea, yes. That, ladies and gentlemen, probably looks pretty darn good. Okay, let us start the greenery process. We are already at 50% just by scrubbing, so this is not going to be an issue at all. And as always, we will probably reach the 100% before we finish this. But we will continue. We'll have one like that. Oh, already unlocked. Very nice. Your next task is to introduce beaches, mangrove, tropical forests, and coral. You do not have the tools for creating cliffs here, so cliff faces are a precious resource for constructing shade pillars. Careful planning is critical for a balanced variety of biomes. Ooh, okay. Okay, so that is something that's going to be difficult. We do get access to the monorail network, as I thought. First of all, let's do this. Let's finish this up. Then afterwards we can, we will do the humidity. Something like that. How is that looking here? Is that going to be getting everything? Not really, you know, and I think I might rather do something like this. Something like this. You know, it's not perfect, but that's pretty close. Still, okay, 100% for the humidity. Let's get that going. That shouldn't be a problem on this map. Like, at all. We need one more somewhere. Okay, this was apparently a very good one. Let's do that. Okay. That is moss on rock faces done. Well, I guess we just need the temperature now. Let's start raising this bad boy up. What do we need to get to? 40. Glad I'm not the one that needs to live here. I would be one miserable bastard if I had to live in this temperature. There we go. 45 degrees. Is that everything? That is actually everything. Very nice. Okay, so the rain should come, and the rain should make all of this beautiful stuff green again. Very nice, very nice. And I guess we'll honestly start with the with this. And I'm thinking we will build this wherever the hell we can. And it'll probably be a little bit spread out. Let's check out the buildings though. What do you build on? You build on these. Okay. That's not what I was looking at though. No. Captures sand to form beaches, and dunes must be built on a toxin scrubber. Yeah, that's what we want kind of all the way around over here. No, this was what I was looking on. What is this? A salinator. Increases the salinity of the surrounding area, allowing mangroves to flourish. You require a specific biome. You require this, which we build on that. Okay. Okay. Let's start with this. Okay, I need to still hold shift for this one. So I will. Can we get you up there? We can. Will you reach? Yeah. You won't. That's a shame. Can we place you somewhere in here? No. Well, the game did warn us. That's where we're at. I don't think we have enough up here. If we can place one up here, no. I'm not sure this will quite... Oh, it will actually. You can build a little bit there. Okay. Nothing else here will do, I think. Build a very, very small grove up here. 20, I guess that'll do. I guess this actually increases humidity as well, so... I don't mind the way we do it. Okay, we did make it. We did make it. So let's do that. Now we have like a nice little net all over the place here. Perfect. Beautiful even. Okay. What is this? Reduces the cost of some buildings and unlocks the ability to manipulate the region's climate. Okay, let's build that. I'm not sure exactly what that does. Not even sure why we have access to this. Okay, whatever. Let's start on the beach. We know that's kind of an easy thing to do as well. We want you down here. Kind of want you all along here. Do a little bit like this. Maybe we just end it right there, right? Because we do need other biomes, so maybe something like that is not too bad. Okay, so you create those floodlands, and then you will create the mangroves. Okay, so as of yet, do we need the monorail? Yes, we need you to create something. That is kind of beautiful. That is kind of beautiful. Okay, that's because whatever we create here is not coral. No, that's not coral. Okay. What did you need? You grab those. Okay. Then let us have... Well, you arrived too early, sir. You arrived too early. Let's have some coral here in the middle. Something like that. And what would you do? You just further make the mangroves. Okay, so we don't necessarily really need that. Thinking nice little enclave here in the middle. I can just squeeze out a little bit. Okay, that's that done. What are you requiring? You need beach. Well, sir, there's nothing I can do about it yet. That right now, at least. You moved into the wrong neighborhood then. Okay, now we need a monorail network. That is easier said than done. That is easier said than done. We need probably to build a bunch of mineralizers somewhere. So we can get some rocks going. We can get you up here like this, maybe. Let's do it in bits, because I can't hold the entire map in my mind. Didn't I build one down here? Guess I didn't. Oh, okay, the whatever they're called, dredgers. They have a station. That's very convenient, actually. Good to know. Good to know. Can we place one down here? Not that it looks like. Okay, well, we need to get over here at least. But I think, knowing that these have a station, this should cover quite nicely down here. Yeah. Good. I'm assuming we need the monorail network to mop up this planet. So let's or this area. So let's just build everywhere. There's a connection down there as well. That's very nice. Will you hook up? You will, actually. That's not bad at all. I would still like something in here, so hopefully this can connect. Not sure it will, though. Try something like that. Not quite, but this will. That's fine. Okay. That is now done. Then we need to do that. And then we need to grab you. Oh, you can't reach. And we can't select these that are close here. Okay. So we have to do that. Yes. Okay. Fair enough. Where do we drop you? I think in here is actually quite a nice place to have a little bit of a coral reef. We'll have one in here as well. Otherwise, maybe along here will be quite nice as well. I mean, those are quite good for diving, right? These are very small, whatever we're building in here, but I mean, every little bit counts. Are you just out of reach of everything? I think you are. Son of a gun. Okay. Let's get you... Sure. Why not? So right now we're building kind of pretty. And definitely not... optimal. Oh, actually we could reach out here. But we might want... a little bit of a network out here so we can reach this area as well. And that means to get that one we need something out here as well. Let's do that, let's grab that, and let's plunk you right there. Oh, that's nice, we can actually get two out here I suppose. Get one here down in the other end. That's 50 right there. It's not going to give 50 because I think this one's going to take some of it. Yeah. Okay. Now I think we start filling some of this up. Because we have to. Where do we have? We have right there. We can grab that. It should be in reach of this one. Yes. Barely though. Hear that thunder. We still need to do this. Unless I'm missing something, we still need to have like an extra stop here. Actually be able to pick this up. Let's go. That should actually do it. It did, very nice. Okay, last step. In this phase, build an airship and recycle your buildings. Excavators can make hard-to-reach pockets of ocean more accessible for your recycling drone. Satisfy the local fauna and they will help restore plant life within their territories. Okay, so looks like... Yeah, we don't get... Actually, we don't get to utilize the monorail network. Okay. I guess we will have to use the excavator to build some... Okay, let's get you. What do you need? You need coral reef and ocean. Well, then why don't you go out here, my friend? 16 animals. If parrots that are unhappy, we need to fix that. We do have some manta rays that are... Well, one of them is happy. Right? Yeah. We have tortoise that's happy. We have flamingos that are more than happy. We have reef shark that's happy. And we have a whale that's happy. I'm pretty sure that should be 5 out of 6 here. What is this one called? Archipelago. Yes, that is indeed. So... That's another manta ray. Yeah, you're definitely not happy. That's completely fair. You need to get out here, my friend. Ooh, that's because you need... Yeah, you need no buildings as well. But you might want to get up where there's a little bit more forest. You are actually happy with the forest down there. So that's good. What about you? You're happy with the forest there. Okay, so once again, we need to... that. We need to make sure to have no buildings in an area. Okay. This is going to be quite the puzzle. What kind of animals do we have? We do have flamingos. We cannot build the logs, but most of what we have is also either flying, and it looks like the flamingos are flying as well. Is that flamingos? I suppose it is. I don't actually... I know this might sound stupid, but I don't even know if flamingos can fly. I know they have wings, but I assume they can. I've just never seen them do it. It's kind of an odd question, I know. What do you need? Just a bigger area, or... It might be difficult, friendo. What if you move over there? Yoink. Is that better? It's the same. Where's the other one? Oh, you all the way. That's a small area, but it's more coral. I don't even know what that means, dude. You have more space here. Whatever. One of them is happy. That's good enough for me. Let's plant you down, because you're definitely going to be wanting to do that. Go in this area. Why can you not get in? Ah, you can get in here. Okay. Okay. We probably do need to make something all around here, because otherwise we are never going to get in anywhere. I never really understood how to use these bastards. If I do that, you're not gonna do anything, are you? No. So that's the weird thing. That's the weird thing. We kind of have to do it in like these weird stages. If we do that, suppose we can just pack it up with this and, like, you know. Cast them again and again and again. There's no water in here. Why not? Is that because of the rock? I wonder if it's because of the rock. It might be because of the rock. This is going to be a challenge. This is going to be a challenge. That's for sure. On the bright side, this should satisfy one of the parrots at least. Okay, well, maybe we don't care too much how we do this then. Maybe we just create some... I suppose we have these bad boys. So why don't we go ahead and use them? Can we build an elevator? No, but now you can get up here. Okay, so that's, I guess that's what we have these for, because... Okay. They don't just do it automatically. One of our parrots happy? Yeah, look at that. Birch is happy. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Let us honestly just grab whatever we can here. Well, we need to get in here. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. And then rebuild if this wind, because you had way too much hookup to you, and if for whatever reason this does something, let us just build a windmill right here. Oh yeah, you're gonna come and get that. You're gonna grab the wind. Yeah, okay. Let's redo that. Build this. Now we can have everything cheaper. I don't know. And let us see, the problem I have with this one is that to get like something going here. Or do you actually do it on your own? You do it on your own tile as well, do you? No, see, that's my problem with it. That it doesn't. It doesn't do it on its own. So to make like a path for a river, you need to build like 3 of them in. Actually, we can maybe we could have done something like have them shoot past each other. Yeah, maybe that's what you're supposed to do. Do you require power? You probably do. Let's do that. You probably... Yeah. Okay, we can probably do something like where they shoot past each other on one tile, right? Well, we need to get in here, so could we do that here? What if... You don't have any power in here, right? No, so maybe we do something like a mineralizer right about there. And we do that. That gives us plenty of room. Yeah, we can do something like that. And then something like this. That's maybe we do it over here instead. Yeah, because that does the thing. Yeah, okay. Let's pack up this. This. And let's see, how much can we reach with this? Can you get in there and reach that? Yeah, I suppose you can. Yes, let's do that. We probably still need to get in here, don't we? Okay, we need to get this in there as well. I could have gotten that from out here, but it doesn't matter. We'll do that. And we'll do that. Not sure this actually does anything necessarily negative to the area to create all these rivers. So how are we doing by getting in here? We can, so we don't need to destroy all this per se. But we do need to get in here. So I'm thinking... Okay, that'll do then. And then maybe... Can we do this in some way without creating like a long line down here? Maybe we just build 2 of them then. But you don't reach, so that right there was a kind of a waste. I would love not to destroy this forest as well, because it is difficult to keep our parrots actually super happy. We could... You know what? Away you go. And I guess... Do we need to wait for the rain now? I suppose it is kind of on the way. This is just a little bit weird. There we go. Now you can get in here? No? Why not? Why not? I'm thinking, why not? You can go through these, right? Evidently you cannot. Oh, we just can't place this. You can go through them. Okay, okay. All is good, all is good. I'm just, okay, all is good. Let us go ahead then and collect this back up. We will build, we can just do one in there, yes. And let's see if we can't get as much of this stuff in here as possible, because we have a bit. Something like that. We have this thing in there as well. Oh, you are going to be annoying, aren't you? Unless we can... No, we can get in there. That's completely fine. You do that. Boink. Now, maybe, honestly, we can just kind of start doing stuff like this. Just collecting everything, because we might have access to the rest of the map here now. Can't quite get up there. Okay, so we need... See if we can't get this a little bit closer. Something that we can reach. That might be a problem to get up there. Yeah. Okay, so we need a little bit more up here to get up and get this. Otherwise, that's it. That should be 2 happy parrots? Yeah, look at that. Okay, so we need something up here. I'm thinking we will do a mineralizer over here. We will do a windmill, and we'll see if we can get a line going right here. That should do it. If we don't want to wait, let's see. Can you now get in here? What if we do this? You can barely grab it. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. That should do it, right? Just need to grab these 2. You grab everything else. Oh, we have something up there. That's completely fair. And that... Oh, before we click... Before we make that final click, everything is good. Perfect. 100%. Okay, that was interesting with the being forced to use these excavators. We've used them before, but not much, and they are, in my mind, not super easy to use. Very nice. Very nice. That ended up being... I think we ravaged the land a little bit with the weird rivers we made, but... This one looks a little bit odd, so does this. Probably could have made that a little bit better, but otherwise this looks good, I think. Looks just fine. Those two look a little bit man-made, but, you know, given time, it's not going to be an issue anymore. Nice, that was Archipelago. Next time we are going to be tackling the last map, the secret whatever bonus map. I actually don't know if we have anything to expect from it. Anything unique, or it's just gonna be another map. I guess we'll see. That's gonna be next time. That's also gonna be the end of the series. We will start up a new game next week, Nights in Tight Spaces, and that means that Terra Nil is going to be a little bit on the back burner, so there might be a video here and there during the weekends where we are going to be 100%ing the game, and it's just going to be super chill. It's going to be the same thing you've seen, but with all our new knowledge, hopefully we are not going to be having too many issues. Wow, look at all that animal life. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Okay, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.